Alrighty then. Hello. Hey! What's up? Oh boy! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at all you! Hey there! How we doing? Alright. So. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. Good evening. Well. Tonight, we are about to be buried under an estimated 2 feet of snow here in what used to be known as New York. We're going to find out together whether or not we have the skills to survive the worst case scenario. My name is Chaos Jones, and this is Chaos Theory Live. Where's my logo? Hey there, how we doing, everybody? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming to the show. Yes, someone shook the snow globe again, and it is friggin' winter coming on with a vengeance. Oh my god. Let's say hello to everybody that is in the chat room here. We have a whole bunch of fine, fantastic friends that come and hang with us every single week to play a new game. Tonight is no exception. Let's say hello, of course, to young Jessica Smith. I believe Action Sloth is probably out there somewhere. Mercy from Desdemona Productions. Hello, Eddie Kitsoffer. Hello, Melanie Voss. Brian Silvanero, Robin Van Dyne, Sir Pickles himself. And who else is in there? Amy Rauch has joined us. Good evening. And Amy says that our big storm so far has been a dud. Not so much out here. It's coming. And it's going to keep coming, and it ain't going to stop coming. We're pretty well screwed here. So D and I'm sorry, Sir Pickles have nothing to worry about. 72 degrees in Kissimmee, Florida. Sending warmth to all of you. Thank you. We're going to need it, especially on tonight's adventure. So we want to find out, and I found the perfect game for tonight's snowpocalypse situation. Because, yeah, it's all of about, I don't know, what is it, 17 degrees out there right now, but it actually feels like -4 with the wind chill, which, to Sir Pickles' question, says the plumbing is in danger. The plumbing is in serious danger at this point. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I've got space heaters. I've got plumbing wrapped up in insulation and hoping that we don't have a water apocalypse in the middle of our snow apocalypse. So, hi there, everybody. Welcome back this week. Sorry about last week, but, you know, you get sick. We had to skip a show. I'm sorry about that, but we are back, and we are here to have fun with Tammy Gregory, who has joined us. Good evening. Tammy is west of me, so she's already in the middle of Snowmageddon in Ohio. The power has gone out 4 times, and the worst is yet to come. I don't know, we might lose power. I don't know. I mean, we got provisions. I stopped at the store on the way home from work today to get the essentials. I got frozen pizza. I got cookies. I got ho-hos. And I got ice cream. So I think we're set. I think we have everything we need, and we're gonna be okay. In fact, young Jessica Smith's over there enjoying a bowl of ice cream right now. As we start the show, you gotta match your body temperature to the outside environment, and that's how you stay. That's how you stay there. Good. Okay. Yeah, sounds like we're good to go. Good evening to Jason, the old car guy. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. So, yeah, frozen pizza. I don't know, if the power goes out, I don't know how we're gonna cook the frozen pizza. I guess it'll be like ice cream, and we'll just chew on it, and it'll be really nice and cold and chewy. It's going to drop in the upper 50s in Florida, so hold on. And Pickles is out there foraging for coconuts. I hear you can capture them stupid little salamanders. They're all over the place, so you can make them into like little lizard nuggets and survive on those, right? They're everywhere. Geckos and salamanders and crap. Yeah. I hope you're safe, Tammy. I hope we're safe. And I know that just east, so west of me is Tammy, and east of me is Mercy Desdemona. So good luck to you, because what I got now should be hitting you in the next hour or two. And we say by Monday, apparently, we'll be under a good 20 inches of snow where I'm located, up along Lake Ontario, just a stone's throw from the beautiful frozen tundra of Canada. So good luck to all of us. Let's find out tonight together if we have what it takes to survive the worst case scenario. So I have a series of questions from a game, believe it or not, called, where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. It's actually called the worst case scenario. This is really cool. I can't believe I found this. Like, perfect timing. So there you go, got that. I'm going to walk us through a survival situation for this Stormageddon snowpocalypse that we are up against today. There are questions on each one of these cards, and there are 3 possible answers. One of those answers is correct. The other 2 answers will likely get you killed. So let's keep score. What kind of worst? And find out. Yeah, I'm worried about, let's see, tornadoes, gator bites, shark bites. I don't know, food poisoning. Well, maybe that's in there. I'm gonna die so bad, says Action Sloth. No, that's okay. You got me. What could possibly go wrong? I've kept you alive for 25 years somehow, or it might be the other way around. I don't know. But tornado bites. Yeah, man, you've been bitten by a tornado. The wind sucks. All right, I'm sorry. We're gonna. All right. So here's our scenario. Snowmageddon, snowpocalypse has befallen us, and the world has come to a frozen stop. We're doomed. We're done. We've gone out to the store, but now the power is out. The food has run out. There's no more heat in the house. We have to seek other help. We can't just hold up in this house anymore and wait to freeze to death. We have to take action to try and save ourselves. So we are going to abandon the structure. We are going to head out into the world and try to survive and find out if we can survive the worst case scenario. Are we ready? I'm going to give you an A, B, and C answer to each one, and you can place your answers in the chat room. And I will let you keep score for yourself. All right, so listen. We're leaving the house. We're doing, hopefully, you know where all your stuff is. Hopefully, you have a coat. In today's modern age, if you have a teenager, your teenager probably refuses to actually put on a coat when they leave the house. Do you have gloves? Do you have hats? How do you prevent hypothermia when you are out in the wilderness? Is the answer A, drink a little bit of liquor to warm the body and place hot packs directly under dry clothing onto the hands, neck, and feet? Is it B, wrap yourself in dry blankets underneath your clothes, drink a warm caffeinated beverage before leaving the structure to increase blood flow? Or C, dress in dry, warm clothing, drink plenty of liquids, and eat carbohydrates, not protein? What do you say? Is it A, B, or C? How do we prevent hypothermia once we head out into the world? Let's see. D and Old Car Guy are going to get on the board first. Amy Rauch is coming in. They're going to say that it's a C. Everybody's jumping on with C. I see a sea of C's. Melanie, Eddie, Tammy, they're all in there. Sir Pickle says it's a C. The plow truck goes by trying desperately to save us, but it's a lost cause, dude. You probably just buried my car. Thanks. And Mercy's coming in for the C as well. Survey says you are all correct. You do not want to drink an alcoholic beverage, and you certainly do not want to constrict yourself with tight, dry blankets underneath your clothing. So, Mercy says she hasn't seen a plow truck at all. You got plow trucks out there in the mountains? I don't they have those things up there? Set fire to your house and stand by it to get warm. I mean, he's not wrong, except that I'm sure eventually it's not going to be freezing outside anymore, and you might want to come back to the house. So, not sure that I could really get ready for this one. Now, Mercy says that the ice storm of 98 prepared her for this question of how to survive hypothermia. All right, get schnookered and head out in the snow, says Action Sloth. No, darling, that is not the answer. That was answer A, and that was not correct and not a good idea. And I'm not sure how long I can keep you alive. I think you're slowing me down. I'm gonna cover myself of you. Just keep me warm. Wrap myself in you. All right, good. We got past hypothermia. We're off to a good start, I think. Oh, I'm gonna get my lightsaber and you're a tauntaun and I'm just gonna... This is going in a really weird direction right now. And I'm not really sure that... So I'm gonna go over here now. Good luck. All right. Yep. Anyways, so... Okay, we know we're not gonna freeze to death. Some of us might. But we're gonna be searching for... The basic necessities, food, shelter, warmth. How are we going to do this? Well, here's the question. How do you conserve energy when you're traveling on foot? Is it A, take long, deep breaths and wear sleek, tight-fitting clothing? Or B, rest frequently, my brain's already freezing, and wear loose clothing? Or C, proceed slowly and steadily. Do not take breaks and have small snacks. What say you? Squirrel! That's what D says. D says it's B. All right. He says rest frequently. No C. No C. Proceed slowly. He says don't you slow down. Don't take breaks. Amy's coming in and saying B. Jessica's jumping on the B for bandwagon. Here comes Mercy. Sir Pickle says it's C, as does Robin. Jason, Jason's one whose opinion I might trust. How to survive the cold. Eddie's coming in with B. I meant no, not B. It's C. Okay, D is going with C. How many letters are on this card? Melanie's going to say C, and Brian is going to say B. Okay, so it's interesting. We've got a split here. AC/DC. We're back in black, and we got to figure out which is correct. Half of the room appears to be saying that you should rest frequently and wear loose clothing. The other half says that you should go slowly and steadily without taking breaks and snack often. If you said that you should proceed at a slow pace, do not take any breaks, you are absolutely wrong and your butt is frozen at this point. If you said B, you are correct, and you move on to continue surviving out here in the wilderness with us. Give yourself a point if you got that one. All right, look, we've been walking a while. We've been talking about taking breaks, wearing loose clothing. We said, drink liquids. Here comes another plow truck. Thank you very much. Can you head over to Mercy? They probably need help. You're out of water. What are you supposed to do? Right? One thing you should always carry with you is a deck of cards. If you get lost, just start playing solitaire. Someone will surely come along and tell you how to play. I'm over here freezing playing solitaire. Yeah, but you got to move that card over there. You're not wrong. Yeah, D, shouldn't have changed your answer, man. All right, we got to locate water. How do you locate water in the wilderness? Is it A, look for water in low-lying areas where ponds are known to collect? B, look for water in higher areas where the most recent rainfall is available? Or C, look for members, my jaw is freezing. Look for members of the willow tree family, dig for water near their trunk. Is it A, B, or C? Let's find out. Jessica Smith says it's B. Look up high. Action Sloth says look for the willow tree. Who else is going to get in here now? Amy's going to look for the willow, as is Jason the old car auto guy. Sir Pickles says go for the high ground. Here comes Eddie and D, both saying that you need to look for water in low-lying areas where ponds are common. Melanie says C, as does Robin. This one is all over the board. Everybody's got a different answer for this one. Let's find out. What you actually should do is look for the Pepsi truck. and just go to the back of the truck. There's going to be a opening about the size of the top of this glass right here, and just screw the thing and you get the Pepsi all down you, and you drink the blood of your enemies, and you're good to go. I almost forgot I had a drink. All right. It's Coke, okay? No, not once. Never. Not Coke. It's a gateway drink. All right, look for the bear truck. No. Folks, if you have run out of water when you're out in the wilderness, you should indeed look for water in low-lying areas. Water will tend to percolate through the sand, through the clay, and through the dirt up above, filtering out any potential pathogens or harmful items. Look for running water, not standing water. If you said anything but A, you're going to have a problem on our next card. Welcome to Drivers in SoCal, another fine person that does not have to deal with the impending snow apocalypse here in the center and eastern portions of the country. And I have friends in low places, not water. Yay, you survived, D. You're still with us, man. It's all right. We're going to make it out alive one way or another. Rain, though. Rain, okay, but just here's the thing. You can still drive in that rain. You might hydroplane, but you're definitely not going to spin out and fly into every other motorist and go off the road and be stuck in snow and buried, because that's about 15 cars I saw on my way home from work were off the side of the road and waiting for tow trucks. Not fun. Ain't that the truth? So, returning to our survival scenario. I can, but some drivers don't know how to moderate. All right. We have located water. Yes, we have located water. We know that digging around the bottom of the tree is probably not a good idea. I think animals poop there. Going up high is not a good idea because who knows what animal was drinking out of that thing. You did your best. You found some water in a low-lying area, but unfortunately, you still got tainted water, and now you're sick. My friends, you have contracted dysentery from your crappy water out in your snow-frozen hell. This is like a really horrible version of the Oregon Trail. Right here on the Chaos Theory Live. We pause for a reminder from our friend D. Kitzhofer to hit that like button below. Share the stream with your friends and family. Get them in here and let them die with us. Why not? If I'm going, I'm taking you with me. Oh, man. Gotta love that crappy water. Well, now we have dysentery. So there is a way to treat ourselves. There is a way to survive. Which one of these three options is it? Is it A, find and swallow charcoal? B, lay across a log so your head and feet are lower than your abdomen for 15 minutes? Or C, stop drinking unfiltered water? Where's that life straw that you can drink pee with? Why didn't we bring one of those? The hell? You can drink cat poop water with that thing. See, for God's sake. All right, Melly's going to say A, swallow the charcoal. D, I think, is not wrong, for God's sake. A. Let's see, we got C. No, actually A and C. Could be wrong. Ew, drink pee. I know, but it's possible. They got this thing, this straw that'll filter out everything. I got A, I got C. And in this case, I think you're all going to be fine as long as you didn't say B. I don't even understand the premise of this answer. What in the hell does laying across a log and putting your head and feet lower than your abdomen do, other than give you a sore back and hasten your freezing to death in the snowpocalypse? Good. Whew, we survived our dysentery. We have gone through a lot, man. And you know what? All this walking, conserving energy, we've run out of water, we found more water, we got sick. I'm freaking hungry. I'm hungry. We got to find some food. Where are we going to find a food? So as we are trudging through the frozen wilderness, we come upon a lake. Yes, we found a lake. Fantastic. This lake should have everything we need. But what do we do now? What do we do? How do you know whether or not it's safe to walk on the ice? Is it A, only walk on clear ice that's at least 4 inches thick? B, only walk on opaque ice that's at least 4 inches thick? Or C, only walk on ice that's at least 5 inches thick and covered in at least an inch of snow? I gotta find you Five Guys. Yes, you do. I really could use some Five Guys right now because I'm in a frozen lake and I'm trying to figure out if I can walk on the water. All right, let's see. D and Pickles are coming in first. They're going to give us a C. Melanie's going to go for B, opaque ice. Let's see. Eddie and Jason are both saying C. You want 5-inch ice and covered with snow. Let's see. We got B from Robin, opaque ice. Don't want to be able to see through the ice. That's not good. And C from Amy says make sure there's snow on top of the ice. Sir Stroning Blech? What? Okay. Bring your ice fishing gear. Okay, well, first of all, we got to figure out if we're going to fall through the ice or not. So let's see. If you said A, walk only on clear ice that's 4 inches thick, you made it. You're good. Welcome. You're fine. You're good. Do not walk on the opaque ice. Chances are that there will be unseen cracks in between the ice that the clear ice would show you. While the walking on the snow may prove useful, the snow will obscure any dangerous spots. No, only walk on clear ice. And welcome, Shannon Lopez. How are you? Nice to see you. Long time. Good to have you back at the show here. We're trying to survive this friggin' snowpocalypse here in Rochester. So everybody else seemed to mostly say B and C, and that unfortunately means that you have fallen through the ice and you are now flailing around in the frozen water, once again trying not to die. Well, here we go. How do you determine, hold on, wait. How to survive in frigid water. How to survive in frigid water. Is it A, tread water slowly and steadily, keep your circulation going, avoid numbing of the hands and feet? Or B, do not attempt to swim, keep movement to a minimum, move slowly and deliberately? Or C, swim as fast as you can towards a boat or shore, or try to scramble up the side of the ice? Which is it? Or is it D, don't let Rose have the freaking door. There's room for both of you up there. What is wrong with you, you psychotic woman? You killed Jack. It's B. It's B. Tammy says B. Jason's got B. Sir Pickles is in for B. Here comes Robin and Mercy, along with Brian and Amy, are all putting up for C. Melanie's going to come in on the bandwagon B. Young Jessica Smith has given us an answer that's not even on the card. There is no D. I made it up. D, as a matter of fact, speaking of, said C. I'm playing A, B, C, and I got D. I got everything I need. Whichever letter is right is what Ron picks. Hi, Ron. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you, buddy. So it turns out, actually, that the way to survive in the frozen pond that you have now fallen through is do not attempt to swim. Keep your movements to a minimum. Move slowly and deliberately towards the edge of the water. Yes, don't flail around. Don't use up your energy. You will get worn out faster, and you're done. But you're not done. We got it. We got out. We got out of the lake. That's right. If you said B, you are correct. And now you're out. And now we realize that there are probably some fish somewhere in this lake that we can eat. We got to figure out how the hell to get to the things. So, how do you determine where to find fish in a frozen lake? Is it A, the fish will stay fairly close to the surface of a frozen lake where the temperature is warmest? B, the fish will stay fairly close to the bottom of the lake. That's where the water is warmest. Or C, The fish will stay in open areas towards the middle of the frozen lake. They tend to move from the surface to the bottom, angling up and down depending on the position of the sun. Pickles says, ask a bear. So if there are any ice fishing aficionados here in the chat room with us, now is the time to show your prowess. D for C, Pickles for B, Action Sloth, Old Car Auto Guy, Tammy Gregory all in for C, Ron Pertez on the B, as is Melanie Voss. Robin Van Dyne's coming in for the C, and Brian's following right behind. Let's find out, how do you get the freaking fish? Well, it turns out, my friends, that the fish are actually going to stay towards the bottom of the frozen lake. It is warmer at the bottom than it is at the frozen top. That's why the top is frozen and the bottom is not. The answer is B. If you said C, you're probably going to have a long day out in the cold trying to find a freaking fish. Dang it. I've never gone ice fishing, so I have no idea how the hell any of this works. I'm probably going to die anyway. And Action Sloth doesn't eat fish, so I don't even know why we're here in the first place. All right. How to determine... Oh, we already did that. How to make the hole for your ice fishing. Well, there's a couple different ways to do this. Let's see what the card says. You got to drill. You got to get, you open this big thing. You got to get a hole in the water, and you already made a hole in the water with your big old butt, and you fell through, and now you're wet. But that's not where the fish were. We got to go find the fish. How to make holes for ice fishing. Is it A, use an ice auger drill to drill a hole no more than 12 inches in diameter? Is it B, use a hammer and an ice pick to make a hole no more than 20 inches in diameter? Or C, warm an ice spike with a torch and make a 4-inch diameter hole to reduce the risk of falling through? And then pee in the hole, apparently, according to... Why would you pee in the hole? Now the fish is going to taste like pee. Why would you do that? All right, I got a lot of A. Look at all the A's. Here we go. A. Who has an ice auger in this situation? Listen, suspend disbelief. Where do we get the charcoal to take care of the dysentery? I don't know. We're just trying to stay alive. And the fish use it as a bathroom. Why not me? What's the difference? I can go wherever I want. I'm a grown man. Oh, yes, indeed. A's all around. You're all earning an A. You have gotten your fish. Congratulations. Oh, my gosh. We got fish. We got it. I thought I had a question in here about the prepare the fish, but I'm so freaking hungry. I'm just going to rip the thing open with my teeth and eat the fish raw because I don't know what to do anymore. We're all MacGyver here. Sushi time. Yeah, it's cold, right? It's not going to spoil. It's not sitting out where it's warm. Just have some sushi. Action Sloth, you want some sushi?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right. No. Sorry. I have competing opinions here. All right, great. Listen, we're almost there. We're getting closer. We have survived freezing. We have survived poisoning by finding bad water. We have found a lake. We have survived falling through the water. What did I miss? Okay, so chauvinism. We're trying to survive here, buddy. We've gone through a lot. We got dysentery from the bad water. We avoided the hypothermia by traveling on foot, but we fell through the frozen lake because we didn't know where the hell to step. We got ourselves out of the water by not flailing around like morons. We realized there's fish in here, and we figured out how to find the fish, and we figured out how to get to them by properly ice fishing. There you go. Now you're caught up. Now we're well fed. We are hydrated. We are hopefully warm now, but we've fallen through a lake, so we're probably going to get hypothermia anyways. But let's keep going because now we can't stay here on a frozen lake. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We're exposed. We're going to go through that mountain peak right on the other side of the lake. We know that there's going to be something good on the other side. So I know it's some summary, right? So we're going to head that way. And we're going to make our way through this mountain trek. Hopefully find a cabin or something. Now, here we go. We're going up through this path. We're feeling good. We find ourselves on the side of a mountain peak. We are at risk, my friends. What comes with snow-covered mountain peaks? Avalanches. And any minute, this screaming moron in these sunglasses is going to trigger a freaking avalanche. How do you avoid an avalanche? Is it A, never walk on a snow-covered mountainside between noon and 5 p.m.? Well, I guess that's what we did. B, stay away from newly covered convex slopes, right? Or C, when entering a valley, what the hell? Yodel or shout loudly 3 times to start the avalanche while you're down below and run away to get to a safe distance before the snow comes down. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, I thought these cards were serious right up to this point, and now you've lost me. B, run! Stay away. B. Jessica Smith says, play dead and the avalanche won't notice you.
Do you have to yodel?
Why?
Is that the requirement?
B. If you have...
If you don't yodel, will the avalanche stay away?
Well, I mean, it did say that we're going to shout loudly 3 times, which I think would cause a percussive wave. So the yodeling, I think the yodeling is just there to woo the avalanche away so that you've got time to run, because your yodeling is so horrible.
So if you just yelled something else, then the avalanche might be like,
right, you could.
You didn't say the magic words, I'm not coming.
You could sing a Katy Perry song. You could. Yeah, the avalanche just wants to say hi and give a hug. The avalanche is cold too, you know. You triggered a friggin' avalanche. It's just trying to survive. If you said B, then you're going to be okay. Yes, do not go out at a convex-shaped, freshly covered snow slopes. Don't yodel like a moron. We've gotten this far. We don't want to die just yet. Oh, my golly. Oh, my golly. Wait a minute. I missed something here. What was it? Yodeling scares avalanches away. Shout, Ricola. Well, you know, I do that every time I go into the grocery store, and someone always says cough drops are over there, sir. No, I don't actually do that. All right, well, look, we're over here arguing. We have New York City tourists out there in Mercy's part of town. New York City tourists that have gotten covered by avalanches. I knew the answer from a safety video I had to watch.
New York City tourists yodel.
The New York City tourists should know better than to be yodeling Ricola in the middle of the freaking mountains in the middle of a freaking snowstorm. Oh, for crying out loud. What? Wait, okay, Robin says she would rather eat a yodel. Help me out here.
That's like a yo-yo. Or
what?
A ho-ho.
Okay, I'm not eating someone's yodeling. I'm not eating a yo-yo. What am I eating?
A ho-ho.
Okay, I'm a happily married man, and that's not even legal in New York. Okay? Really? Yeah.
Swiss cake roll.
Swiss cake roll?
Yes.
What's the proper way to eat a Swiss cake roll?
By yodeling.
Yodeling! Mm. Right. Okay. Wow. Where were we doing again? Okay, sorry. We're over here. Dreidel. Put it in your mouth. All right. Don't choke on the dreidel. We're trying to survive. I think we've got a little loopy from the frozen tundra here. What were we going to do? Oh, okay. So, listen. To the best of our efforts, we unfortunately triggered an avalanche while we were arguing about how not to trigger an avalanche. It's coming. Here we go. How do you survive an avalanche? I could probably ask Mercy to get some of those New York City morons and see what they did. But you survive by eating yodels. No! I left the yodels back. They fell out of my pocket when I fell in the ice. How to survive an avalanche? A. Place yourself between a tree and the oncoming snow. Right? Block it with a barrier. I like that. B. Tuck and roll down the mountain. If you tuck and roll down the mountain, do you get to be a snowball? Will it actually gather up and then you land on the thing and then your head pops out of the top of the snowball and it's really cool? Or is it C, Use a freestyle swimming motion down the mountainside. How do you... How about you don't go mountain climbing in the winter, genius? Well, listen, we had a snowpocalypse. Our house froze. We ran out of food, and we had to go find another way to... Okay, so Jessica says B. Ron Pertee, C. D says C. Ride the wave. Action slots in for A. Wants to hide behind a tree. B, 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 C, and B. C. Okay, let's see what Pickle says. C, just because. Melanie says B. Definitely become a snowball. I personally want to become a snowball. I just think it's cool. Remember when Wreck-It Ralph popped out of the top of the cupcake? It was really neat. All right. Mercy says A. Get in between the tree. And Brian is going B. Robin C. The answers are all over the place on this one. We've got all manners of opinion on how the hell we're going to survive this one. Well, my friends, if you said that you should place yourself between a tree and the oncoming avalanche, it was really nice knowing you. Apparently.
They did it on X-Men.
Oh, they did it on X-Men. Is that what it? They did it in Planet of the Apes. The monkeys climbed up the trees to avoid the avalanche. No, you're supposed to freaking turn into Greg Louganis and start swimming down the mountain with a breaststroke. Apparently, you should use a freestyle swimming motion down the mountain in order to survive. I think I'm just going to go with Snowball because it just is a better fit for me. I'm not much of a swimmer, and I don't think that's going to work. If you said C, congratulations. Wait a second. Mercy says those other two answers sounded too goofy. What the hell doesn't sound goofy about swimming down the mountain like you're in an Olympic pool? Are you yodeling? Oh, taking a beautiful lap down the mountainside today. Oh, it's brisk, brisk. I want to eat a yodel now. Does anybody have a Ricola? Wow. This might be the most fun I've had in a long time. Okay. Well, you know, in parts of the country, you could just light up first and get yourself nice and marijuana-nated where it's legal and enjoy your time that way. Okay. Now, swimming. All right. Guess what, gang? We got buried by a freaking avalanche. Congratulations. We're now back out at the bottom of the mountain, and we are now covered in snow. How do you go about surviving when buried in an avalanche? Oh, boy. Is it A, dig a small hole next to your face and spit in it? The saliva will melt falling downhill. Dig in the opposite direction of where your saliva lands. That's complicated. B, lie still until the snow settles and then dig an igloo-style snow cave to stay warm until help arrives. Or C, dig in the direction that the steam from your breath travels. This is a complicated one. I am curious to see what you guys have to say. What do we got here? Let's find out. Very cold swim. Melanie says air. Here comes. Jason's going to start it off with a C. Dig in the direction of the steam. Action slot's going to go for A. She wants to spit in the snow. D and Brian are in for B. Here comes Sir Pickles, another one that thinks you follow the steam. Jessica Smith says sit there and cry because you're all out of yodels. And your snowball fell apart when you got to the bottom. Melanie Voss says A. Amy says you can't see. It will be dark. A. Okay. Mercy says C, and Robin's in for B. I think we've got everyone in there. Drivers in SoCal says dig yourself a room. He's going for B. And let's see what we got here. The answer, according to our friends here at Worst Case Scenario, is in fact A. Dig the small hole next to your face and spit in it. The saliva will fall downhill, dig in the opposite direction, and go ice fishing again, because that worked out so well. All right, it was A. I'm skeptical myself, but I'm going to go with the cards on this one. They've mostly kept us alive up to this point, despite our own buffoonery. We're just going to keep swimming there, Dory. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And then pee in the fishing hole. All right. Oh my God, we got ourselves out of the avalanche. We did it. We survived. We dug ourselves out. Holy crap, I can't believe we didn't suffocate. After everything else, we are still alive. As amazing as it is, we're going to keep going. But unfortunately, whilst buried in the avalanche of snow, we lost all feeling to our lower extremities, and we have now had a toe that has gone and died and has fallen off from frostbite. The thing, it took like 4 seconds for it to freeze up, turn into glass, and just bust right off, and now you have a dismembered toe. How do you handle a dismembered toe? Is it A, clean the toe thoroughly with hot soapy water and then immediately apply ice? Is it B, wrap the toe firmly in a cool, damp cloth? Or C, seal the toe in a bag of salted water. Use 1/2 teaspoon of salt per cup of water to suffice. No, Lefty, why? I'll never be a ballet dancer again. So what's it going to be? A, B, or C? How are we going to deal with this freaking dismembered toe? D says he's going to walk away. Who's got salt, by the way? Who's brought a bag? I don't even know where we got any of this crap. Where do we get the yodels? Okay, A was clean it with hot soapy water. Where do we get the soap or hot water? I have no idea. And immediately apply ice. B is wrap it in a cool, damp cloth. And C is seal it in a bag of salted water. Where would you get salt from an avalanche? Well, frankly, I don't know. But we're just trying to survive, man. We're just trying to make it. We're just trying to stay alive. Melanie Voss says B. D cuts offers in for C. Robin's like, I don't even freaking know. I'm going to change my answer to B. Let's see. Amy says A. Brian says B. And Mercy says C. I'm thinking if I had salt and a bag, I wouldn't be dying in the first place. Probably. Yes, that's probably correct. We were just in an avalanche. Where did we get all this stuff? Was there a house and on the side of a mountain and it blew down with us and there's a rope and you found it? I don't know. I wish we found a house. That would be nice. We'd be out of the elements. We wouldn't be out in the snow anymore. It'd be, probably a little more cozy and comfortable. But no. There is no cabin. There is no house. There is no hope of rescue. And now we lost a toe. But how to deal with that toe? Maybe this is all happening in the freezer section of a Walmart. I'm covered in bags of ravioli. I don't know what happened. Spit on the ravioli and pee in the hole. No, you wrap the toe in a cool, damp cloth. I don't know what you're going to do with it at that point because there's not a hospital around for miles, but your cool, damp cloth is how you're going to save your toe. Oh, man. I worked overnights at a Walmart in the freezer section. You're not wrong, Mr. Pickles. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good golly. We're all doomed. All right. Well, no, actually, the reason we're doomed is that we lost a toe. It fell off, and now we have an infection in the wound. How do you treat an infected wound when you don't have antibiotics?
Well, you just had a bag of salt.
Well, you don't have a bag of salt anymore. You peed in it. How do you treat an infected wound without antibiotics? A, you probe the wound with a sterile instrument. You probe the wound with a sterile instrument. I don't know where you got that either. To drain any pus. B, you find and create a concoction of dandelions and rub the flour on the wound. You mash up dandelions and you rub the flowers on the wound. Or C, you prevent circulation to that wound. Rinse it with a solution of half tobacco and half sterile water. I'm not sure where we're getting any of this stuff, but dandelions in an avalanche. Yeah, those are all over the place. We're like, it's midwinter, right? It's January. There's probably still flowers somewhere. We had an Indian summer.
As you're swimming, pick the
while you're swimming down the mountain is when you pick the dandelions, because you figured I'm probably going to lose a toe and I'm going to need some type of poultice to put on my infected wound. But no, you should not have been looking for dandelions or yodels or a hole to pee in. You should have been looking for a sterile instrument to poke your wound with and drain out any pus, apparently. If you smoke, you can just use the cigarette tobacco. It works for bee stings as well. Well, as a non-smoker, I guess I'm going to be in howling pain as I shove things into the open wound to fight off the infection like some kind of swashbuckling moron. Maybe an icicle or something. I'm not poking in a wound, man. I don't care. I've been through too much already. All right, listen, we're okay. We're all right. All right, we cleared the infection. We're going to be okay. We got our toe in our pocket, apparently. We're going to move on. We're going to make our way through the rest of these woods, and we're going to get away from this mountain, because as you turn around to walk away from the mountain, you find that you are face to face with a friggin' mountain lion. Well, how in the world do you defend yourself against a mountain lion? God's sakes. I get picky toes in my pockets all the time. Defending yourself against a mountain lion. Is it A, you roll into a ball on the ground, cover your face, and play dead? Is it B, you fight back by hitting the mountain lion in the head and protecting your own neck and throat? Or is it C, make eye contact with the mountain lion and sternly sing "The Lion Sleeps Tonight" while backing away? That's my favorite answer. This game has taught me one thing: never leave the house ever for any reason. Get an AR-15 and sing to it. Robin's going to say A. He's going for playing for dead. Mercy's going to do A. Brian's in for A, but Sir Pickles is in on the C, because wee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, the lion sleeps tonight. Definitely C. You know what? If I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out with show tunes. I warmed up my voice yodeling on the side of the damn mountain. I'm going to go out singing. A from Amy and D are both saying roll into a ball and play dead. C for chauvinism, make eye contact and sing. Go out in style, damn it. Well, here's the thing. If you, in fact, roll into a ball on the ground and cover your face and play dead, you've simply made that snack much quicker and easier for that mountain lion to get to. The answer, according to Sir Card here, is to fight back by hitting the mountain lion in the head, protect your own neck and throat, apparently. I think that the thing is going to claw your eyes out while you're trying, but that's what it is. And Pickle says it doesn't matter. It's not going to eat me anyways because I have an infected toe. Oh, man, I tell you what, we got away. We got away from this stupid mountain lion. We probably backed away singing, and it worked anyways. And as we're backing away and we're making our way through the woods, of course, don't you know, we stumble upon and get our freaking foot trapped in a bear trap. Yeah, we stepped right in it. We didn't step in anything else. We stepped in a bear trap. God, how to escape from a bear trap? A, follow the chain to the anchor spike and remove it. Move on to seek help. B, sit down, turn the trap so that you can see the bottom and twist the release switch. Or C, use a rock or a branch as a wedge on each side of the trap's jaws. Once they are open, drive in the wedges, remove your limb. This is an Acme bear trap, and the mountain lion had no intention of eating you. It just wanted to get you to back up and step in the damn bear trap.
Remove your I thought you meant like cut off your.
Well, what the hell? We already lost the toe. We might as well take the ankle. Screw it.
I'm like, that's really dramatic.
Well, now my freaking foot's gone, so what does it matter? Oh, answers B, A, C, C from Robin, C from Pickles, B from Chauvinism, B from Melanie. Holy crap. I don't know how the hell we survived any of this. B, sit down, turn the trap, look on the bottom. Oh my God, no. Hi, Phantom, you're late. You should have rescued us an hour ago when we had dysentery. I forgot you were streaming. It's okay. We forgot too. We're just having fun, man. Fudge crackers. What the hell? Hey, listen, all of this we've gone through, buddy. And in fact, let's go ahead and recap this real quick as we get towards the end of our deadly journey. We started by having to abandon our frozen house, and we avoided hypothermia in the woods. We learned how to conserve energy when traveling on foot. We learned how to locate water in the wilderness, but we still drank crappy water and gave ourselves dysentery. We figured out how to treat the dysentery, and we walked out onto the ice and fell in a damn lake. We somehow survived in the frigid water, got ourselves out and figured we can fish. We found frozen fish in the lake and ate the damn thing raw. We made ice holes, because we're a bunch of ice holes. And we ended up triggering a damn avalanche, and instead of rolling down the hill like a snowball, we swam down the hill, because apparently that's what you do, singing Ricola the whole way. We survived the avalanche, but we lost a toe. And we treated the infected toe, and now we've gone up against a mountain lion and lived, and our damn leg is caught in a bear trap. Maybe we should have just stayed home. Maybe it would have been better to freeze inside the house. I don't know. We're down to one toe and 1 foot and one toe. Okay, well, how do we get out of the bear trap? It's C. It's C. You're going to use a rock or a branch as a wedge, and then when it's open a little, you're going to drive the wedges in between the teeth so that you can pry it the rest of the way and get it. There is no relief switch on the bottom of a bear trap. There's no such thing. That was a boondoggle. This is a Netflix ad. There's a snowplow. There it goes. Oh my God. This sounds as bad as a regular work week for Mercy. All right, well, listen. There's a silver lining here. Yes, okay, fine. We got caught in a bear trap and it hurts like hell and we're bleeding. But what do we have now? We have an animal trap. We can trap food because that fish was like hours ago before we fell down the mountain and we're hungry again. So how do you properly position a game trap? Do you place your trap near the animal's lair? A. Do you place the trap close to the animal's water supply? B. Or do you place the trap along the game trail between the lair and the water? C. Which is it? How do you set this trap so that we got the best chance of catching something we can eat? Phantom of Darkness says B. Jason and Melanie are in for C. Amy's coming right along. Chauvinism C. Here comes Brian Silvanero and D, both saying C. Action Sloth C. Everybody's in there. They're saying, you know what? I think it makes them going to bait it with your rotting toe. It's probably not a bad idea, right? It's going to attract the mountain lion most likely. And I don't think I want to eat the mountain lion. C. Everybody's in for C. AC/DC, Highway to Hell. And survey says that you are correct if you said C. You placed the trap along the trail between the lair and the water supply. Very good. I think, my friends, that we are going to catch us some freaking dinner. After everything we've been through today, we're about to catch our dinner. I think we're going to make it. And we do. We got it, man. We got our food. We are ready to eat this furry, fuzzy, tick-covered animal. Right. How do you skin a small animal? I have no freaking clue, even though I live in the middle of nowhere. Is it A, while the animal is still warm, boil it for half an hour, let it cool, and the skin will peel off like the skin of an apple? Is it B, make a horizontal cut across the animal's back, pull the hide down in opposite directions? Or C, chop off the head and tail, make a cut along the spine, and twist the hide until it pops off like a rubber balloon? Let's see. Phantom of Darkness says D, which is not an answer. Melanie says B. In the show, they did it with B. Okay. D's saying Z, just for the hell of it, because it's been a long day. Robin's going in for B. Jason's in for boiling the animal. Must be a Canada thing. B. Seriously, B. Jason and Brian are in for B. Oh, man. Mercy's in for B. My answer is B. All right, and it turns out that you are correct, my friends. You guys know more than I do because I really don't know how to skin an animal. Can you eat the dandelions that you caught on the mountain on the way down? Just eat the dandelions, make some tea out of it or something. Make a dandelion broth. Okay, no, you go ahead and you do your horizontal cut across the animal's back and pull the hide in opposite directions. Oh, wow. All right. Well, listen. Hopefully so far you haven't eaten the yellow snow. You already had dysentery once. I don't know where you got the charcoal to cure yourself, but you did. So here it is, my friends. We have gone through this day. We have found a thick copse of trees that we can take shelter in for the night. It's been a long day. We're wet, we're cold, but we're well fed. We're not hungry anymore. Everything else is gone numb. We gotta start a fire, right? I mean, we're gonna be here for the rest of the night. We don't know what tomorrow holds, but we have somehow survived today's Snowmageddon. So, how do you build a fire in the snow? This is a good one. How to build a fire in the snow. Is it A, build the fire on a protective platform made with waterlogged rocks? Is it B, build a platform out of logs in the snow and build the fire on top of those logs? Or C, use waterlogged logs as your platform because otherwise your platform will burn and be buried in the snow again? Melanie's going to come in and say with logs and matches. Sorry, Tammy, I hate that dark place. It would be scary. All right, let's see. We're coming in with some answers now. D is going to say B. Action Sloth in for A, using the waterlogged rocks. Amy Rauch is in for B. Sir Pickle's in on the C, use the wet logs. We got answers all over the place. Jason's in for A. Well, actually, Jason and Jason are both in there, so somebody else is Jason Carr. Hi. Junior? Is that a junior? Hey, that's cool. Brian's in for C. Phantom of Darkness has got hypothermia. He didn't dress warmly for our adventure. Chauvinism says C. Robin says A. And use the toe like flint and steel against your dandelions and Eurecolas. The answer, my friends, is indeed B. You want to build a platform out of logs in the snow, build the fire on top of the regular old-fashioned freaking logs, and you will have a chance, my friends, to survive the night. But I have one more question for you before the end of tonight's show, and it goes like this. In the art of survival, there are 6 P's, the letter P as in pickles. What are the 6 P's of survival? And before you say it, no, it's not peeing in the hole. The 6 P's of survival are either A, purposeful planning perfects pivotal packing programs, or B, proper prior preparation prevents poor performance, or C, positive prudent protocol perfects people's plans. I died at 8:05. I'm like a ghost that's just been following around and screwing with you the whole time. All right, let's see. Jason and Chauvinism, we're going to kick it off with B. Let's see. Prudent, says Phantom. B and C. Let's see. B. Lots of B's in there. Let's see. Melanie's in for B. I'm for a prudent. And let's see. We got Action Sloth in with a B. And I think that should be just about everybody. I got our answers in here, and it turns out, my friends, that most of you are actually correct. The way to survive is proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. And for the love of God, it's cold outside, and I just want to go home. My friends, somehow, despite all the odds, we have survived today's Snowmageddon Snowpocalypse together. Thank you so much for coming along on this ridiculous journey with me today. Baby, it's cold outside. I don't care what the song means. I'm staying home. I'm not going anywhere. But that's about it. My golly, go bundle up, buckle up, get ready. If you're in a warm climate, California, Florida, enjoy it, because the rest of us here in the middle of the country in the Northeast are just freaking screwed. But you know what? You guys, this was a lot of fun. I did enjoy your answers and your time. Thank you so much. Let's get this thing wrapped up for the night here and get on with it. Ready? Go. Oh, boy. Whew. Can't believe we survived. Thank you so much to everybody who came out tonight. Of course, to Mercy Desdemona Productions, Robin Van Dyne, D. Kitsoffer, Jessica Smith, Amy Rauch, Tammy Gregory was in there. Sir Pickles Presents, Chauvinism showed up. I saw Ron Perty, Melanie Voss, Jason Carr. I saw the old Colorado guy was in there. I know he was in there. Action Sloth, I already said. Brian Silvernail, Robin Van Dyne. Who was in there? D. Kitsoffer. You're the best, man. Or girl. I actually don't know what you are. You're awesome is what you are. Everybody, thank you so much. We're going to come do this again next week. I got another great game for you. Probably won't be nearly as deadly. Chauvinism, hi. What's your name over there? That kid, the horror guy, narrator. Phantom of Darkness. It's cold. I'm tired. My name's Chaos. It's been one hell of a show. You guys have a good rest of the night. I'll see you if we make it next week. Oh, yeah. What was I going to say? My name is Chaos Jones. It's been the Chaos Theory Live.